Soccer. Football. The beautiful game. No matter what you call it, it is undisputed as the world's most popular sport. With the massive 2026 World Cup taking over North America, billions of people are tuning in. If you've never watched a match before, or if you just want to understand what your friends are shouting about during the game, you are in the right place. Over the next 7 minutes, we are going to break down every fundamental rule, position, and strategy so you can watch like a seasoned pro. Let's start with where the magic happens. The field, officially called the pitch. It's a rectangular grass or turf surface bounded by white lines. The long lines are the touch lines, and the short lines are the goal lines. At each end sits a goal net, guarded by a rectangular area known as the penalty box, or the 18-yard box. The ultimate objective of the game is beautifully simple. Get the ball entirely across the opponent's goal line and into their net. But here is the catch. You cannot use your hands or your arms anywhere on the field. You can use your feet, your chest, your thighs, and your head. Just no hands. The team that scores the most goals by the time the whistle blows wins the match. A standard professional soccer match lasts for 90 minutes, split into 2 equal 45-minute halves separated by a 15-minute halftime break. One quirk that surprises newcomers is that the stadium clock never stops. If a player gets injured, if a goal is celebrated, or if substitutions are made, the clock keeps ticking. To make up for this lost time, the head referee tracks every delay and adds it to the very end of each half. This is called stoppage time, or injury time. A half isn't over until the referee blows their whistle 3 times, meaning some of the most dramatic, game-winning goals happen deep into stoppage time, when the official 90 minutes are already up. Each team fields exactly 11 players at a time, organized into 4 main roles. First, at the back, is the goalkeeper. They are the anchor of the defense, and the only player on the entire field permitted to use their hands and arms. But they can only do this inside their own 18-yard penalty box. Directly in front of the keeper are the defenders. Their main job is to block shots, intercept passes, and stop the opponent from getting anywhere near the goal. Next are the midfielders. These are the engines of the team. They sprint up and down the pitch, winning the ball back from the defense and passing it forward to create opportunities. Finally, we have the forwards or strikers. These are your star goal scorers. They stay high up the field, using speed, agility, and precision shooting to put the ball past the opposing goalkeeper. Because players run upwards of 7 miles a match, managers have a bench of substitute players. In standard tournament rules, a coach can make up for 5 substitutions across 3 designated windows during the 90 minutes. Once a player is subbed out, they cannot re-enter the game. Managing these fresh leads is a massive tactical chess match, especially if a game goes into extra time during knockout tournaments, where teams sometimes get an additional 6th substitute. The ball is considered live and in play as long as it stays inside the boundary lines, even if it hits the referee or bounces off the goalposts. It is only out of play when the entirety of the ball completely crosses a white boundary line, whether on the ground or in the air. How the game restarts depends entirely on who touched it last. If it goes over the side touchline, the opposing team gets a throw-in. This must be thrown with both hands, coming from directly behind the head with both feet planted on the ground. If the ball goes over the end line past the goal, it's one of 2 things. If the attacking team kicked it out, the defending team restarts with a goal kick from their penalty box. But if the defending team accidentally knocks it out their own back line, the attacking team is awarded a corner kick, allowing them to cross the ball directly into the danger zone, right in front of the net. Soccer is a physical sport, but physical contact must be directed at winning the ball, not injuring the opponent. Tripping, pushing, kicking, or pulling an adversary results in a foul, granting the fouled team a free kick from the spot of the infraction. For severe or reckless fouls, the referee brandishes a yellow card as an official caution. If a player receives 2 yellow cards in a single match, it automatically turns into a red card and they are expelled from the game. A direct red card can also be issued for extreme violence or denying an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. When a player is sent off, their team cannot replace them. They must play the remainder of the match a man down. Crucially, if a defensive player commits a foul inside their own 18-yard penalty box, the attackers receive a penalty kick. This is a dramatic high-stakes showdown. A single attacker gets a free shot from the penalty spot, just 12 yards away, with only the goalkeeper standing in their way. Now for the rule that puzzles every single newcomer. Offside. The rule exists to prevent cherry picking. You can't just have an attacker camping out next to the opponent's goalie waiting for a long pass. To stay legal, an attacking player cannot be closer to the opponent's goal line than the ball and the second to last defender, which is almost always the last outfield defender, at the exact millisecond the ball is passed forward to them. They can run past the defenders after the ball is kicked, but not before. In the 2026 edition of the game, this is monitored by semi-automated offside technology. Tracking cameras inside the stadium and a sensor inside the ball map the players' bodies in real time, sending an instant alert to the video assistant referees, or VAR, if a player's toe or shoulder is even a millimeter offside. And there you have it. You now know the rules, the layout, the tech, and the tactics of the world's game. The next time you sit down to watch a match, you won't just be watching a ball bounce around, you'll see the strategic battle unfolding on the grass. Enjoy the game, choose a team to cheer for, and if this guide helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe for more sports breakdowns. See you at kickoff.